All right, so I'm going to show you how to set up a March Madness bracket game on Yahoo. I thought it was silly that there really wasn't anything like this out on YouTube. It's not super difficult, but I'm hoping this will help some people set up their own. They call it their men's bracket Mayhem game. So you will have to have a Yahoo account. I'm not going to go through all the details of creating a Yahoo account. What I will do is I'll link the URL you'll need to get to the right area and get to this specific NCAA March Madness men's bracket or men's basketball bracket setup area. So I was already playing in another person's, I'll call it league or game. So I just followed that link. I already had an account, and it wasn't really intuitive on how to set up your own game. So here's what I found. So number one, if you go down here, and you can see I already have a couple of, this is the one I just created for one of my communities. So if you say create group, it's going to give you the option to create a group. I'm just going to call it my test March Madness group. And then you can make it public, or you can make it private. In this case, I wanted to make it private. Because what I'm doing is I'm hoping this will build the community for the project that I'm working on. We will see. Maybe I'll report back in the comments if it was successful or not. And so for the password, I'm just going to put test. And this is asking if you want to add any of your current brackets that you have set up. I do have one set up, so I couldn't find a way to not set that up, so I'm going to go ahead and say yes, and it's going to create the new group. So essentially, as soon as you create that group, you become the commissioner of your own little, I'll call it league or March Madness bracket game. So you can put a note to all of your users as the commissioner. I am here. Maybe telling them if there's going to be a prize or any instructions, or I put my email address in it so somebody could contact me if there's an issue. And then you can see that you become the owner of the bracket. So that all looks pretty good. Then there are some other options. You can just obviously just share the link. And let's do that. Well, that's not very helpful, is it? Let's see here. So I'm going to say invite friends, email friends. I'm going to put one of my email addresses in there. There we go. So then it's just send the invite. So you can invite people this way. I have an existing email list, so I'm going to go out and allow people to just hit the link and go out and sign up. We'll see how many people are actually interested. There is a barrier of having to set up another account with Yahoo if someone doesn't already have an account. If people are playing these games already with other people, hopefully they do have an account, so there's not a lot of friction there. But ultimately, it's pretty easy to set up. Let's go real quickly and see if I got that email. I did. Problem is I'm already signed in, so it's confused. But let's see if I sign out here. Yep, so it allowed me to log in. I don't have an account, but this is likely what your users will see. They'd have to create another account. Hopefully it's not too onerous. Oh, of course it is. Let's see if that came in. It has not. All right, well, I'm not going to let you wait through that. So essentially, pretty easy to do. It's relatively easy to sign up and get an account. Of course, everybody wants a couple of types of authentication these days. But let's check one more time to see if it came in. It did not. All right, but ultimately, I just want to show you that I think the key is that you just have to create your own group. You automatically become the commissioner. So if you are trying to set up your own March Madness bracket game, then this is a nice, pretty easy way to do it. You can change some things with the group settings and the scoring. I kept it whatever their standard scoring is, because I wanted to make it nice and simple. So anyways, hopefully that is helpful for you, and we'll talk to you all later. I'll post this on trafficistruth.com.